What's up, guys? It is Rowan here from loveworkathome.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 of the best online teaching sites. And this is a bit of an excerpt from the blog post written that's in the description below that is all about the best online teaching sites and the best online tutoring jobs and working from home as an online tutor and teacher remotely, all that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. Obviously, there's always a need for teachers around the world. That need and demand will never go away. So there's loads of opportunities. I'm going to share with you right now 5 great companies. So let's get my mug out of the way and have a look. The first one is iTutor Group, which is much like all of them, really, a global, they're all global companies, but this one is all about English education that connects teachers to students in Asia. And this one focuses on either juniors that are like 5 to 18, but also adults. You can scroll down here and see these are our students, juniors 5 to 18 or adults 18 plus. So with this company, you can set your own schedule and hours. The platform is obviously online 24/7. It's all work from home. It's beautiful. That's what we love, loveworkathome.com. Now, this company has a great they have great support, so they help with not just the IT and scheduling, but they also have teacher support, which is good, so you can focus on doing the role of being the teacher and not getting bogged down with tech stuff. So you're paid on a base rate and also a performance bonus rate with these guys, depending on your student rating. So, being the kick-ass teacher that you're going to be, you will obviously be paid the maximum amount, obviously. So you're paid on the teacher 10th of each month, which is nice. So there's a bit of consistency in that. And this is a freelance position. So you need to kind of take care of your own taxes and all that sort of stuff. You are, as a freelancer, running your own business. So to sign up for these guys, you hit the sign up now button, which is just out of the screen. But if you go to this website, you'll see a sign up button, which takes you to this, and you just get the wheels in motion by putting in your email and creating a password and all that sort of stuff. So let's move on to number 2, which is Say ABC. Again, this is an online teaching, English teaching platform, mainly for students in Asia. This one focuses more on kids around 5 to 12 years of age. With this company, these guys are really quite transparent about how much you can earn, which is fantastic. They say here you can earn up to $19 per 40-minute class, which is good. Now, they do say up to, so not sure if that means generally less. Anyway, it's something to have a look into. The classes are held 7 days a week at consistent times, which I'll show you in a second. They have lots of great information on their site here, and the way you can apply is by going to this. If you either Google Say ABC, you should be able to find this teachers portal or this recruitment portal. Otherwise, I'll have a link in the description below. You hit that sign up button and that'll take you over to this page, recruitment, where again, they've got a bit more information on pay rate, the fact that you get started within a few weeks. There's a bit of an introduction bonus there, and classes run for 40 minutes. And as I said before, the class times are at consistent times, which is nice. So you can put it into your calendar and schedule it, as opposed to just kind of ad hoc lessons being cropped up on you. So that is number 2. Number 3 is Kaplan. Now, Kaplan is a really professional, a lot more of a professional. I'm not saying that the other people aren't professional. Kaplan is a big international name that deals not just with teaching kids English, but they teach corporate environments. They teach university students. They focus on a lot of things, including like college entrance exams and their K-12 program and English language exam preparation and professional education programs. So it's quite a professional standard with these guys. Don't want to say the word professional too many more times. It might actually scare you off. So forget that. To have a look at the jobs that these guys have going, you just scroll down and you'll see here careers at Kaplan. So click on their see job openings page, which will take you here, and you can work with us. There's a bit about their culture, career areas, benefits and perks. So these guys do medical, dental, insurance, paid time off, 401k, savings plan. And also for their full-time and part-time employees, you get either free or heavily discounted education programs through any of their their different education brands or their different Kaplan brands. So that's a really good perk for upskilling. You know, here at Love Work at Home, we're all about upskilling and improving and growth and all that sort of stuff. So I really respect that from this company. So yeah, as I said here, go into join our team. Let's have a look at Kaplan Professional, for example. That will take you to this page here, which has a whole bunch of results. Now, I have gone ahead already and clicked the remote options for these two. As you can see, they've got 20 remote options, which is cool. And it's things like wealth management instructor, real estate instructor, product manager for architecture and engineering, more real estate stuff, some UX and UI stuff. Got an engineering instructor down here. So yeah, lots of different opportunities, and many of them have, look, there was even one posted today, posted 7 days ago, 9 days ago, so this gets updated quite regularly. So this is definitely a good portal to go and check out. Now, the next one is Dada. Now, if you get to this, then if you're anything like me, you're going, what am I looking at? So to make it a little easier, you scroll over here. Where you see the little arrow, you can click down on the English to see what this actually is. Now, what I'm in at the moment is the students portal. So this is all the information for the students. What you actually want is the teachers portal. So I really had a good look for it on their students portal before and I couldn't find it, but I'll have a link again to in the description below. This is the teachers portal. So this is where you want to go to get a bit more information if you want to be an English teacher. Again, this is an English teacher to Asian students, Asian kids mainly. So yeah, this Dada focuses on kids 4 to 16 years of age, and it's actually more of a one-on-one teaching instruction platform. So yeah, it's good because you get to build up the rapport with kids on a one-on-one basis, which is really nice, I think. Again, it's global, so they talk about choosing your own hours and working from home and gaining experience. And these guys obviously have good support, tech support and teacher support. On their main website, they talk about English, I'm not sure if I'll see it down here, but they say somewhere, yeah, exclusive foreign English teachers. No, that's not it. Yeah, there we go. It says there, high-level English teachers from Europe and America. Both British and American accent could be selected. Now, I find that kind of funny. I had a bit of a deeper search on it, and in their frequently asked questions, there was one of the questions was, where do I have to live to be able to work for you guys? And they say, listen, you can work anywhere so long as you've got a stable internet connection. So I don't really necessarily think that whole English or US accent is 100% mandatory. If you have it, great. If you don't, much like myself, I think so long as you have clear, concise English, you should be fine. So again, there's an apply now button, enter your email address, apply now, get the wheels in motion, and let's move on to the fifth and final option, which is VIP Kid. Again, this is an English teaching platform. There is just an abundance of English teaching platforms, which is great. It's easy to get into if this is your first venture into teaching online. So it's a good place to start. Then maybe start looking around a bit further if you have other certain subjects that you want to try to be teaching online. So VIP Kid, they say you earn up to $22 per hour. Now, that is based on this base pay rate plus a participation incentive, which is all about showing up to the classes and teaching the full class. And there's also a finished classes incentive. So if you finish, I think it's 30 and then 45 classes per month, which is apparently very achievable if you're fitting this in around other things or doing it full time or whatever. Then if you do those incentives, then you get paid a bit more, which bumps up your hourly rate. Now, your base pay is, they actually work that out in the initial interview that you have with them. So some tips for that initial interview, not just with these guys, but with all the different platforms. First is have a nice background. Like if you're going to be teaching kids English, then they like, bright colors. They might want to see one of those ABC maps or a world map on on your wall behind you with, the A for apple, B for bear and all that sort of stuff. Bright colors, some cutouts of little bees or whatever. Just make it a bit interesting so that it seems like a fun environment to work or to learn in. Also, ensure your internet connection and your headset. You're obviously going to need a headset with a microphone. Ensure that's all working. You can test your internet speed. I think it's speedtest.net or something like that. If you just Google speed test, and with your microphone, then you can test that using Skype. Give someone a Skype call or Zoom.us to test that all out. Also, be enthusiastic and talk up your experience. A lot of people have the tendency to talk down their experience, but make sure you're talking up your experience. For example, I remember years ago, I taught this 6-year-old how to ski, and you know, it's not related to English teaching, but it is teaching. I was connecting with that student. I was needing to show them concepts and connect with them. There was some site on here that also said, mention if you've done babysitting or if you've done a bit of tuition or whatever it might be. Talk up that experience and really, be proud of it and obviously don't lie, but, make sure you're telling it how it is and don't talk yourself down. So I think that's about all for VIP Kids. Now, also make sure you're checking the requirements for each of these different platforms. Some of them demand a bachelor's degree. Some of them might not. Some of them talk about the TESL, which is Teach English as a Second Language, or TEFL, which is Teach English as a Foreign Language. Not necessarily as a requirement, but a preferred kind of thing. A certificate that you can get. Also, they'll want to know about your teaching experience, and you'll need English. Some of them say English as a native language, but some of them say native level English. So long as your, as I said before, your English is clear and concise and very, very good, then you should be fine. So I hope you got something out of that. Please add a comment below. Which one of those platforms do you think is the most interesting? Or if you've tried any of them, please put a bit more information in the description below or in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your experience or a friend of yours experience. So yes, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.